What do you plan to do today? Or do you draw up plans just to say, oh, look, something's going to happen with that? Let's talk about that.
Something's going to happen with that.
Something will happen with that.
Yeah.
Y'all Need Jesus, sponsor of the show. Anyway, so plans. Do you make plans and then they go all crashing down and you're all upset because plans that you made are not fitting with the other plans that everybody else made?
Yes.
Sarah.
Wow. You called
so, plans. I wanted to be an architect in New York at a penthouse, no wife, no kids. That's what I wanted to do in high school. And then God had different plans. And then I said, oh yeah, I'm going to be a children's minister and I'll never be a youth minister. And God had different plans and I was a youth minister. Then I said, I'm never going to be an associate pastor. And guess what happened? Yeah. God made me an associate pastor. And then I said, I'm never going to be a senior pastor and I'm never going to Vermont.
And here we are.
And I stopped saying never to God. Because God's plans are a little bit better than mine. And I'm glad that he changed all those plans. Even though I was preparing for it, even though I was excited about it, I trust God more than my plans. Over and over again, we see that in the Bible, that nations come against God, their plans are to fight his people, and then they get squashed. Or his people try to make plans, and God's like, no, that's not what we're happening, and we're going to go this way. Even though he does give us free will, God still has a plan at the end, and somehow we get there. Mm-hmm. Somehow, even despite our choices, we get there. So God is sovereign, yet we still have choice. Mm-hmm. And it's really cool because Proverbs 19:21 says this, many are the plans in a person's heart. I mean, you have plans for today, right? Mm-hmm. You have plans to do this or do that, or work on this or work on that. And I get into the office and I'm like, oh, I got planned to do this, this, and this. And you know what? I never get it done. Yeah. Or I do get it all done and I'm like, I'm out of plans. What am I doing now? But a lot of times, if God is sovereign, which he is, and God knows what's going to happen, then we need to trust God more in his plans than what's in our heart. And so here we go. Many are the plans in the person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails. So he has a purpose in mind for us. He has a purpose for every person, and he has a purpose for the church, the body of Christ. And until we realize that purpose or read the Bible to understand that purpose, we're kind of in the dark. We're kind of like, hey, let's just do our own plans and everything will be all right. But once we line up with God's plan, we understand that, you know what? We need to trust in him more. He knows what's right. And us humans, we only can think about the next hour of our life. We really can't see the overarching purpose of humanity or overarching purpose of your life influencing this many lives to get to heaven. And so I think we just need to start trusting in God more with his plans than our plans. So, my challenge for you today is, are you trusting in God's plans more than yourself?
Your challenge is wipe out all your plans. Go back to bed in this rainy weather and drink some coffee.
I didn't say take away your plans. I said match them up with God.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
That's the lazy person. Anyway. All right. I love you. Bye.